We are learning that a bank robbery in Henderson last month is connected to a second robbery after two suspects were arrested. The first robbery happened on January 18th at a Chase Bank on Stephanie Street. Then a week later, another robbery at an America First Credit Union on Eastern and Horizon Ridge. Henderson police say that the same suspect was seen at both robbery locations. Police arrested 23-year-old Denzel Jones and 21-year-old Trishana Outlaw. Both are now facing several charges, including robbery with a deadly weapon.